We're looking to meet as many people as are interested in meeting us and hearing more about the Green Party platform and a little about myself if they're interested, and looking also for people people who are supporters to join us in the last few days of canvassing, anybody who doesn't already have a lawn sign, and sort of taking information from all the supporters we're meeting here tonight. If anybody's still under the illusion that we're only about one thing, we're not about one thing, we're about everything, all at once. We're about the triple bottom line, the social, economic, and environmental factors of every decision made. Our education policy is gaining a lot of traction here. We're the ones with the visionary policy of one system, uniting the public and Catholic systems so that we can save ourselves $500 million in duplicated administrative services and have more outdoor ed, more nutrition education in schools, and smaller class sizes. So that's an example of factoring in the social, economic, and environmental factors of an important political decision facing this province.
I just hope to meet as many people as I can who are curious about the Family Coalition Party, who don't know what our platforms and policies are, and I hope to answer some of their questions in the hopes that they will consider voting for the Family Coalition Party. I would say that the Family Coalition Party, its basic philosophy, fundamental philosophy, is that people created by Almighty God are the most important things in society. And second to that, the family is the basic building block upon which societies depend and upon which societies can become successful or go into decline. And the Family Coalition Party believes that we have to support families, and we have to give families every encouragement that we possibly can and help them with housing and education and jobs and all those things that come out in an election. And we just offer a very viable alternative to the policies of the three mainline parties, which obviously aren't working. We just have one problem after another, and none of them seem to get solved.
What do you hope to accomplish tonight?
Well, I hope to talk to voters, and I hope to persuade them to vote for me. But I say one thing about my party: leadership.
Answer people's questions, talk to people, meet people, give them as much information as they need to make an informed choice about who they're going to elect to represent them at Queen's Park. Fairness. We stand for fairness. Fairness for seniors, fairness for students, fairness for children, fairness for our sick, fairness for our healthcare system, fairness for education. Fairness.
Well, Electionfest 2007 is always a fun time where all the candidates are present from the 5 political parties that are contesting the seat in Peterborough riding. A very relaxed way for the members of the public to come in, chat with the candidates, get an opportunity to look at platforms and have a real engaged discussion about issues. It's a party for the future.
Here today, I'm checking out all the various candidates.
When I talk about the referendum and the mixed member proportional representation, people are very concerned about the list, how the candidates are selected for the party's lists, and who's going to regulate that. So I think it is that they don't realize that how the party members are, or how the candidates are elected by their parties, as it is, and it's going to be the same.
Basically, the main thing that brings me out is that I'm very concerned about the Liberals' plan to hugely expand the nuclear industry in Ontario, and the fact that they plan to give $32 or $42 billion towards that in the next 12 years really upsets me. It also brings more uranium mining into Ontario, up in Bancroft and also at Charlotte Lake, where there are protests by the Native people.